What is up, guys? Your boy Raven here today with another fantastic deck. I know it's a beautiful Friday, I know, and let's ruin someone's weekend with the Blacephalon, baby. Blacephalon, the deck that, well, not only is really well known to the IRL TCG players, right? Since the card came out, it was, well, maybe not the most dominant, but it was definitely, making his presence known in the IRL, the best of three scenarios. And now, well, he's hitting hard, he's coming back hard to the online world, and the Blacephalon, well, let me tell you, it is definitely one of the decks that will grind. I mean, besides Formosa Dong, this is a deck that will grind you the ladder in no time, and you will see that in the gameplay portion. People see it and they concede. They don't want to play against it, they hate it, and at the same time, it gives you the W's that you want, and it's really good in the best of one scenario. Best of three IRL, well, right now, that's kind of debatable. I know. Don't judge me here, like, don't, how are you? Like, no, those are two different things, right? IRL and online. But I do have this little feeling that, in best of three, it will be a bit different. But here we are, it's an online world right now, so let's just jump right into it. So Blacephalon, with Blazer and Fireball Circus. Here we will be using Fireball Circus the most, and you discard a fire type energy from your hand, and you deal 50 damage for each you discard this way. Simple as that, and well, it's a one price card, right? So if someone knocks you out, well, that is only one price. But you might say, hey Raven, but there's ADP. Well, you can hit those high numbers on ADP even turn 1, and you will see that in the gameplay portion. Even turn 1 you can hit right around this 300 damage, just crazy if you think about it, right? Because you have to discard so much energy, but you can do that. That's why the deck is really what I call a high risk, high reward type of deck. It's a high rolling deck. You go and you either win hard or you lose hard. There are those like middle grounds, and there are those games when you really have to think, to strategize, but mainly like 80% I would say it's just high risk, high reward, and well, many times the high risk pays off. So let's just jump right to the deck, card by card, and let's take a look. Of course, we'll be using Welders because it's a fire type deck. So when we're using Welders and we can attach 3 energies, well, we play one copy of Kramer and V for the spit shot, right? We do want to actually snipe that bench, because sometimes, there's like the Dene, there's something else on your opponent's bench. You do want to snipe that, you do want to attack it, and Kramer is the best attacker that does that. Of course, you might say, oh, there are like different ones, there's like Necrozma and others, but yeah, like this one is the best for that. Of course, then you have to retreat again, 1 retreat cost, so that is not hurting you that badly. Then we go to 1 Zigzagoon. Of course, you want to put that extra damage, right? On your opponent's Pokemon, you can always use Scoop Up Net, bring it back again, deal an additional damage, and this is really helpful if you're missing like this one damage counter, 2 damage counters. This is really helpful over here. Then we do play actually 4 copies, 4 of Blacephalon Baby 1 and 1 Blacephalon GX. Again, beautiful card, amazing card. Since this card came out, again, made it to World Championships, bane of like my existence, definitely, especially during last year's international. Like, that was the deck I didn't want to face with my Pikarom at the time, and well, I've faced it in round, I believe, 7. I've lost. I admit I've lost to it. It's just a really good card. Now, still a great supporting cast to the baby one. Then we have 1 Victini V, of course, spreading flames, but also energy burst. Really good, especially if they're facing, if you're facing like Chooch or anything that has a lot of energy underneath it. Aggro as well, really cool. Because again, if even Aggro uses his GX, of course it knocks out Victini, but let's say that turn prior, right? They get rid of all the energy. All you need is 1 Welder energy burst, and they do actually get knocked out, because they do have 6 energies underneath. You got 2, there's a weakness, there you go. Then we got 1 the Dene GX. Only 1 copy is enough 2 Jirachis. I play 2. If you want to play 3, 4, go for it. I do actually play 2. And 1 Zacian V right over there. Of course, Zacian for the Intrepid Sword to have this draws to draw those additional 3 cards. We got a Mewtwo with Mind Report. Like, this is the promo version that I'm using, but there is, like, the regular art. If you're like confused, like, oh wait, but what art is this? Like, yeah, this is the promo one. Not like I'm like showing off by any means, no. I just realized that I've placed this one. So in Mono Report, you bring back a supported card from this card pile onto the top of your deck, so you can prepare your next turn. And even, well, you still have to be careful, you know, of well, not even Marnies, but like Judge, any reset stamp, you know, anything that shuffles your deck. Marnie, not really, because you don't really shuffle your deck, you shuffle your hand and it puts on the bottom, so whatever you've put on top, it's still gonna come into your hand, so that's quite good. And then we got one Oricorio GX, again, the card that it's really good to have at, you know, at the beginning, because, well, let's be honest, you know, the Baby Blaze are gonna get knocked out, and then this gives you this downs of tribute, it gives you additional 3 cards when you draw. Then we go to 32 trainer cards. We got one adventure bag that goes for Beastbringer and Skateboard. I'm going to talk about Beastbringer in a second. We got 2 energy retrievals, 4 Fairy Flints. I mean, come on, like at this point, Fairy Flint is a must. Again, it does rotate out, so it is going to cripple this Baby Blaze. That's what it's like, his last hurrah, actually, in the format, you know, because again, Dragon Majesty, the mini set that was, well, 2 years ago. Wow, that... yeah, time flies. 2 years ago, of course, then, you know, we have to go with that. It's an alternative art here. That's why we have A, and still the set Dragon Majesty. Then we got 4 Fire Crystals, 1 Ordinary Rod, 4 Quick Balls, 4 Scoop Up Nets. Again, you do want to have those Scoop Up Nets. Also, you know, you can use them on the Mewtwo to keep bringing it back. But also, if you start with like a Jirachi, you know, or you start with Zigzagoon, you can always Scoop Up Net and have it back in your hand. 1 Stadium Nav, 3 Switches, 1 Heat Factory, 1 Ultra Space, 4 Welders. So you see, like, we are really not going a lot on supporters. 1 Beastbringer, and again, Beastbringer is a really important card for your turn 1. Why? Well, if you have exactly 6 prize cards, right? And your opponent's active Pokemon is a GX, because there's no EXs in the format now, and you can knock it out. So let's say it is ADP. Let's say it is like aggro, right? Let's say it's something else that is popular, or the person, you know, that you're facing plays. You actually take 1 more prize card if you attach it to Baby Blaze, or the big one, right? The big boy, the GX. That is really good, because again, if that is, let's say, aggro, I know it's I'm talking about weakness, but if it's this, you're drawing 4 prize cards. It is huge, in all honesty, you know, for most of Boswell, you know, all of that stuff. This is really a good card over here. Then, of course, we got 1 Skateboard and 14 energy. That is all you need, in all honesty, you know, this is all you need to actually win those games. I know that was a bit long, I know, but don't worry, I just wanted to get in depth with this deck, because it's really good. And now let's move on to the gameplay portion. Alright, we got a water, and we are back. Yeah, and then, you know, you just have to link your account with your IRL one, right? With the Play Pokemon one. Okay. Just making sure, and let's go. Versus Darren. Oh, my voice cracked. My goodness, against Darren. I mean, every IRL player is participating in Play TCG. Right? I do have my, you know, my number and everything. I know what you mean, the online one, I know. You see, I can mess with you as well. Wait. I want to set up Blaze. Yeah, that's true, but the thing is, we don't know still how it's gonna count. Because again, it's from events, right? And events cost tickets. So I feel like the top 200 are just gonna be people that have the most. With the most tickets. Call the coin flip. Dun, dun. Well, Mewtwo start. But we do have Fury Flint. I can go. Okay. So I mean, I still have to create what is Copperajah V and VMAX, because I finally have those because I pulled a Rainbow Rare in the morning when I was like randomly open a pack. So. Okay, let me think. Again, 3 prized, like, okay, who jinxed me at this point? 3 of them prized. Oh yeah, I do have a Rainbow Intel, but yeah, that's my only Intellion that I have. So, so it's complicated. Hey, and the GG. Because I don't have Intellion at all. I only have this Rainbow Rare one. I don't have the baby one, like the baby ones, the regular V, and only have this one VMAX. Okay. That's not a bad hand, actually. It could have been a lot worse. Cramorant. Again, he can snipe me, he can do a lot of things. I mean, people are just conceding. If you ever wondered what is a deck that you should go and play, this is it. People just see this deck and like, nope, I'm not playing it. They treat it like it's a control deck or something. Which I don't mind. I mean, W is a W, right? Would you like to go first? Yes. Oh no, I was supposed to go second. I just realized that. Yeah, if I would go second. Oh, that's a perfect hand. Yeah, he's gonna dunk me. Concede. Ooh boy. Oh. Come on. I've lost. Yes, okay, I've lost. I'm going first. I mean, I can go Zigzagoon. I have Scoop Up, you know, I have a Quick Ball, I have the Dene. Yeah. And if I'm playing this... Ooh, Nuzzle. Okay, so we are playing against a Nuzzle one. I'm kind of glad he doesn't have Pachirisu right now or anything else that is like remotely resembling Pachirisu. Okay, yes, here, the Dene. Hello, game, thank you. And pass. Yep, so no Pachirisu, no Emolga. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, Yeah. Probably pun intended for AEW, but like that's true. The same goes, you know, for the same reason why Picrom is so high, you know. Okay, I can take the Zigzagoon back, so. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Scoop up. Energy retrieval. Right, Victini. Quick ball Dadane. Come on. Okay. This is good. And for me, Mind Blown for 2 energies. Right, I'm gonna be burned. Well, happens. But at least we got a knockout. And I can just switch next turn, so yeah. Ooh, 2 Fairy Flints. That's good. And the burn is over. Fire Pokemon getting burned. Because that was sick burn. GG. Dude, I can imagine, you know, in the Blacephalon video, there's gonna be just win after like 50 games in like 15-minute video, literally. Because I don't think we had a game that lasted more than a minute. Or maybe 2. Like, I don't think we had longer games. I was like to go first, no. Okay. Oricorio. Yeah. Like, that's true, it's just... Yeah, it's just like speed playing, exactly. Because this is this type of deck, you know, high risk, high reward. There's nothing in between. You go hard and you win hard, or you lose hard. I mean, the same way, you know, for Mastodon, right? You know, that took off online. Another abomination that, you know, only works online. And, you know, I'm surprised that we haven't seen this one in, like, a lot higher in Limitless qualifiers. Okay, Intrepid Sword and passing the turn, alright. Hey Joe, how's it going, mate? Hello, how are you feeling today? Hope you're doing well, hope you're doing fantastic. I know I am. Intrepid Sword. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, you know, everything has a price. I'm messing with you. Don't worry. Alright. Welder. Let's try to... Hey, there we go. We got a Fury Flint. Alright, so can I have a feeling I can knock him out. Yeah, wait. 1, 2... So I'm gonna have to use all of my energy for this knockout, but then I'm gonna take 4 prize cards. You know, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam! As I said, high risk, high reward deck. Oh man. And this crazy town. Look at that, that's my first turn, and I still have energy, and I still have Fury Flint. Like, this is Jesus GG. What possibly he can do at this point? I can hit next turn for another 300 damage. He has to put Mew 3. Can we prize 000? No. But like, literally, he has to have a knockout right now on this Blacephalon. He must have a knockout right now, and all he can... I mean, okay, he has a Mist Slash. I mean, he can use the GX here. So this kind of might work. He can go for... Yeah, he can go for GXs. Right? Which I think he's gonna. Intrepid Sword, really? Okay, Order Rod, I mean, I have to put energy back, because I don't know if I have more in my deck, so... Well, let's see. I mean, if I have 4 energy in my deck, I've won. Literally 4. No, there's no raffle, only giveaways, and also we got giveaways on YouTube as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam! GG. We got giveaways on YouTube every 100 subscribers. Bam, you want to subscribe there. I mean, this just shows why. Well, and that was it. That was, you know, I'm in the colors of this deck because it's a baby Blacephalon, and it's an amazing deck. And, you know, we've got a whole weekend to go check it out, because definitely it is one of those like really cool decks to play and helps you grind the ladder, especially, you know, once the new ladder drops. You know, you do want to get those coins, you do want to get those Ws, and this is a deck that definitely will help you with that. If you enjoy what I'm doing right here, don't forget to subscribe to our amazing channel for more videos like that, for more decks, for more content. You know, it definitely means a world to me, all of your support. At the same time, down there below you have a 5% discount on any code you purchase on Professor Oak, and also the TCG player link. So thank you guys so much. Goodbye, good night, take care. See you live on Twitch, and that's where we create all the decks. Bye, take care.